Good morning. It's showtime. Well, good morning. It's kind of early, but today's the big day. I had to get up early so I could get everything packed up because today's the day of the Colorado Guitar Show and Custom Luthiers Expo. It's March the 26th, 2023. I gotta finish packing up and we're gonna hit the road. I need to grab a few more cords and things, get them all loaded up. I don't really know what I'm gonna need, so I'm bringing way more than I think I'm gonna need. I'm gonna get that done and we're gonna make the drive north. This show is gonna be held at the Delta Hotel in North Glen, Colorado. So let's finish loading up and hit the road. Since I'm attending as a vendor this year, I gotta be there pretty early so that we can get everything set up and ready for the doors to open at 10 a.m. Hopefully I have everything I need loaded and I don't forget something important, but let's hit the road. Here we go, hour-and-a-half drive. There's Mark. Let's do this. Load-in for the show is between 8 and 10 a.m. The doors open for the early birds at 10, so we gotta be ready by 10. In order to get there in time, we left at about 6:30 a.m. One advantage to this is the interstate's pretty empty and it was a nice smooth drive. Plus it was pretty cool to watch the sun come up and shine on all the little hills and valleys on the way there. I gotta give a big thanks to my friend Mark who tagged along on this journey to help me man the booth, which allowed me to actually step away for a few minutes and check out some more of the show. Thanks a lot, man, I really appreciate it. We have arrived at our destination. Let's go check this out. We gotta get set up. As we made our way to the entrance we need to load into, we got a really cool welcome.
Let me get the door for you. Hey, there he is.
Guitar show! Guitar show! Guitar show!
After a bit of setup work, here's the finished Hayley Guitar's booth. We are ready for spectators to come check it out. I should have done a cool time lapse or something while setting this up, but I didn't. All right, so we are all set up. The booth's ready. The doors are about to open. Take a look around really quick before everybody pours in. You can see all the stuff behind us. Super cool. As soon as the doors opened up, people started coming in and the place just came alive with sounds of guitars being demoed. One of the most demoed ones that I brought was this 3-string cigar box guitar. One of the coolest things I thought was getting the chance to meet many people that watch these YouTube videos and that I've interacted with through the channel. Here's Henry playing the Dorian that I built for the Great Guitar Build-Off. Nice. As soon as I got a chance to step away from the booth for a few minutes, I decided to try to take in some of the show myself. Being a vendor this year, I didn't quite have the spectator time that I would have liked to have, but I did try to sneak away here and there to take everything in. Right after the Henriksen amplification booth, I found my buddy Brandon's booth with Talon guitars. Right across from the Talon Guitars booth, I found something extremely cool. So last year, when I attended the show, there was zero lefties. Today, there's 3. One's mine, but there's 2 others. I found the first one. Lister Guitars has one of the 2. Check it out. Not only is seeing another left-handed guitar here super awesome, but I was talking to James Lister, and he told me that it was because he watched my video from last year that he decided to build a lefty for the show this year. How awesome is that? That's one. We gotta go find the other one.
Yeah, but I'm surprised, because usually you get kind of a tinky sound a little higher on that.
guess I better get back to the booth and make sure everything's okay over there. We'll check out the rest of the show as soon as I get a minute.
Nice turnaround.
Let's take just a quick moment away from the booth and check out what's going on out here on the other side. This is where all the acoustics mostly are.
Out here in the main atrium of the hotel is where most of the acoustic guitars are displayed, but it's not all just acoustic instruments. There's also some music shops selling some used guitars and pedals and things. There's also some wood in the lumber available for sale, different parts and pieces for acoustic and electric guitars. Right after the wood booth, I was checking out the Dehan Guitars booth. Look at all these cool shiny instruments. Wait a second. What is that? We have found it.
We found the third lefty.
The third lefty? Yep. Oh, hey, they're for sale. Tell me what's your name when you say hi.
Right after admiring the third lefty at the show, I figured I better get back to the booth, and I got there just in time to catch my buddy Jesse visiting and checking out the show. You've seen him before. He's played a lot of these instruments, and, well, he had to try out the cigar box.
This is really cool. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't really expect to, honestly. Never really do with these shows.
Thank you.
More get the cards out, keep more. For some reason, I feel like that when I have probably have 35 hours just carving it. So I feel really
Sneaking away to go look at some more stuff. Candy dish? You gotta have a candy.
Absolutely, have as many as you want. No, you can't take the bowl.
My daughter was here, you'd have a problem with saying that, but she'd be like,
Just take it, yes.
She's
Do that.
good.
Do that, take that. Take that, please. Put it in your pocket.
I mean, okay.
Haven't made it down? Oh, dude. Score. Is that all
She
for
told
me?
me to take some, so
Okay.
After getting my candy fix, I headed back out, and I needed to check out the Skyscraper Guitars booth. Greg makes such awesome tools, and what an amazing color. I had to get my list for the next round of tools that I need to pick up.
I need to get this one right here. Oh, look, Greg's got a candy pile too.
Right next to the Skyscraper Guitars booth was the Bullet Slide Fingertip Guitar Slide booth. I found out through the show that Bullet Slides is also local to my area. How awesome! These slides are really cool as they're not like a normal slide, they just go over the fingertip, which allows you to still make chord shapes, but when you want the slide, you just use your fingertip to slide on the string. Let's take a quick listen as he demos it. After listening to him demo these slides, I got an idea.
I got a 3-string cigar box in there I should bring out and have you play.
Yeah, bring it on by.
Can I borrow this?
I got to see what I needed to say.
was about over, I decided to take one last look around at some of the stuff that I knew I hadn't seen. So many cool things, but the time has come.
That's a wrap on the show. We're just got to pack everything up. Still got to haul everything out, load it back up, but that was awesome. Here's all that's left.
The show ended at 4 p.m., and here it's after 4 now, and most everybody's packed up and heading on out. That's about what we're gonna do.
That was a really cool experience. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get as much time to wander around as I did last year, but it was awesome. We'll see if we can catch anything else yet before we leave. Let's take a look down from the balcony at all that remains, as we're now loaded up, ready to make the drive south back home. Everything's cleaned up. This is where the Vintage Voltage show was. Unfortunately, I didn't even get a chance to pass through there this time around. But that's all that's left of the guitar show for 2023. Now I'll just head back, grab the last couple things we have, and hit the road. That's all that's left of our booth for Hayley Guitars.
And I know, I should have done another cool time lapse for the teardown.
That was fantastic. I'm a little tired.
So that wraps up our day at the Colorado Guitar Show and Custom Luthiers Expo. What an awesome experience. Even though I wished I could have browsed around the booths a little bit more, it was awesome meeting so many people, looking at so many amazing instruments. This is definitely something I'm going to plan on again next year. I'd like to give a huge shout out to everyone who came out to the show, all of the attendees. We couldn't have this show if it wasn't for you. And also, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Dwayne and all of the promoters involved in putting on this show. What an awesome experience. Thank you all so much for your hard work in making this show happen. And lastly, another shout out to all of the luthiers that were there at the show. I really enjoyed meeting you all, checking out your instruments, and the fact that I did not have the only left-handed guitar was another huge plus. Way to go, Dahan and Lister Guitars. Let's see if we can have more next year. How about a left-handed acoustic? That'd be pretty cool. So if you are an acoustic guitar builder, I challenge you, build a lefty. I dare you. Us lefties always get left out. We gotta change that. Thanks again to everyone, and until next year, keep on building or playing your guitars.